every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to my food challenge where I'm trying Laura in the Kitchen recipes for the very first time in front of the camera together with you. And today I'm going to try Laura's peppermint bark. And I'm pretty sure I've never tried anything like this in my life because I don't really even know what kind of dessert a bark is. Is it like chocolate with candy? Can please anyone tell me? Google? Anyways, if you are as curious to see how it looks and of course how it tastes in the very end, then keep on watching. We're gonna need 340 grams of white chocolate and 25 hard peppermint candies crushed. I'm here because I don't really own a microwave in this flat, so I'm going to melt the chocolate the old school way with a double boiler. I have a little pot here with a little bit of water on the very bottom. I brought it to a boil and now I've reduced the heat to low because I just want it to be hot. I don't really need it to be boiling. And then I have a bowl which will fit snugly on the pot. The important part is that the bottom of the bowl wouldn't touch the water, otherwise it would, like burn the chocolate and we don't really want that. So I'm gonna add the chocolate there, and while, mixing and stirring constantly, I'm basically gonna wait for it to melt. That's it. If you have a microwave, then it's even easier. Just be sure not to microwave it too long because again, you don't really want to burn the chocolate. Okay, and that's it. This actually takes no time at all as well. So now to this, I'm gonna add a third of the crushed candy, mix it in, and then spread the mixture, reserving 2/3 of the candy, onto this parchment paper lined, what's that, baking sheet. This is just sorted to see the guidelines, but I want a thin layer of it. Okay, so that's how it looks at this point. Now, I will sprinkle the rest of the candy on top of this. And as for the candy, mine actually turned out to be so hard. You should have seen me with that rolling pin. Man, it sounded like I'm doing some sort of construction work at home, and like serious one. It would just not crush. So what I did, I just pulsed it in my food processor. There are some really nice parts, like bigger chunks, but I feel like too much of like this fine part. So next time I would just pulse less, I suppose, but there is no too hard of a candy for a food processor. So there you have it. If you just cannot crush it with a rolling pin, don't give up. the hope is still there. So after I'm done with this, I'm gonna let it sit here for an hour and set completely. Okay, you bark, come, let's try what you are. This, I don't know what this is, but I'll try. Oh, I definitely did not try anything like this. How to react to it? It's chocolate with candy. Peppermint candy. Oh, now I will be chewing lock. This is a really nice combination actually. It really is. Mint and white chocolate. That's actually really nice. Okay. is this has candy, and it kind of sticks on teeth. And I wanted to stop eating so I could talk. Okay, let's put it down, because obviously I'm like a kid, and I just cannot contain myself. Look how cute this looks. Okay, I have a feeling I made it too thin because it really doesn't want to hold its shape. I let it set at room temperature, right? But then, and I will be doing like this because I have like some candy stuck there. But that's really nice actually. It's so weird. It's like just chocolate and candy, but it's way different than you would take one or the other. The combination makes totally something different. That's really cool. Anyways, so I let it set at room temperature, but no matter how long I waited, it was still very, very pliable. So I popped it into the fridge for like 15 minutes or so, and it then solidified. But once I take it out and it stands like for a couple of minutes, it starts to kind of get soft again. I feel like it needs to be a bit thicker to hold its shape, maybe. I don't know. Not really sure. What do you think? Or maybe it's the chocolate. But I mean, I didn't do anything to the chocolate. I just melted and now it's the same consistency, just with candy. I don't know the science behind this. I just know that this I need to put to the fridge to kind of, you know, solidify more, and then I can take it out. But it's really refreshing. It's so holiday. Oh my god, this is really cool. I'm trying to figure out how would I serve it if it like becomes very sticky and soft in like 5 minutes. What to do? I really need your thoughts, guys. So if you want, please compare with Laura's. I think it's pretty similar. The biggest difference obviously being my candy is green and hers is like white and red. This was really funny. Ooh, my decorations are dropping. I had trouble finding like just pure peppermint candy, or it wasn't, you know, marked what kind of candy it is. I'm not a big candy eater, so that was an adventure for me, like searching for the candy. So I figured, you know, the green ones must be it. If you want to watch Laura make this recipe, you can check the video in the cards there. If you want to try it yourself, the written recipe is in the description box down below, as always, in both American and the metric systems. I am converting every single recipe I try into the metric system, so, you know, I can try every single recipe of Laura's. And that's it. This is really cool. I'm very curious of how to keep it, you know, in the shape I want it to be, but this is a great idea for gifts if it held its shape. I'm really looking forward to your comments, because I don't know, what kind of science is this? So anyways, if you want more recipes similar to this, the whole playlist is there. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!